Hello. This is a show about science that is not for kids. It's holy fucking science. So today the theme is space. Lou suggested that we go based on the alphabetical order of our signs, of our star signs. So what are we?
I'm a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp, so it doesn't really matter. They're both S.
Okay, I'm a Taurus, so I'm after you. So you're
after
still
me.
in the lead no matter
Okay.
which.
Go
I'm
me.
an Aries.
Oh!
I'm a Gemini.
I go last again.
Hey!
Look at a nice circle.
So what is it? You're on a cusp?
I'm a well, so like my birthday's like late on the 21st, so it can go either way. But I've always liked Sagittarius as like a centaur, much more than like a big scorpion.
You know, we got a really interesting question on Dear Hank and John, and I know that this isn't what it's supposed to happen.
No,
on
we're
Holy
going to
Fucking
give
Science
dubious
right now.
advice right now.
We didn't answer it, and it was if a centaur and a satyr had a baby, could they have an all-human baby?
They're both, the upper half would still be human. The lower half would have 3 legs.
So last week we did the Earth, and now we're doing space. So we got the entire universe covered.
Yeah, done.
There's
This will be it.
space is everything except the Earth, and Earth is everything except space. And
Kind of beautiful.
gonna cry. So Caitlin's going first.
Okay, I feel like this falls in line with what we're already talking about.
Oh,
So this
is it
episode,
about space goats? Space goats.
what gets a lot of scientists into science.
Okay.
I hope. And that's planets that exist that could be in Star Wars.
It is a galaxy far, far away. So if it's in our galaxy, it couldn't be in Star Wars.
Oh, that's
Just
true.
saying.
But we have hope.
Yeah.
A new hope. Oh. If I didn't work here, I would try to be on the communication teams for NASA that just write stuff about like
The
makes
PR
the
teams and stuff?
posters of like
Yeah.
the pretty posters
Those
and,
are so
and
cool.
write about like how many shadows you could have on different planets.
You know, you can have 2 shadows on Earth.
That is true. But can you have 2 rainbows?
Yeah. Double rainbow all the way across the sky. Wow, wow, oh my God.
But do you always have 2 rainbows?
No, sometimes
Yeah,
you just
if
have
You
a...
would on Tatooine.
Oh. You could have the double rainbow.
Yeah.
Quadruple it doesn't quite flow as well, but I think we can work it out.
Yeah.
Quadruple rainbow all the way.
So LeVar Burton, if you're watching, we want to go to Tatooine with you.
Did you say LeVar Burton?
Yeah.
Oh, reading rainbow. I thought you were talking about Yosemite Bear.
Oh.
I also want to go to Tatooine with Yosemite Bear.
Yes.
All right. You're second?
Ceri.
All right, Ceri's turn.
Ceri the Gemini.
So I'm going to talk about something that happened during the space race. 1958, the U.S. Air Force created a top secret plan to one-up Russia, and what they wanted to do was to nuke the moon.
Let's just put all the things we're excited about together.
Yeah.
It's like, how's Russia gonna feel? We'll be like, by the way, we nuked the moon, so maybe you should stop messing with us.
Yeah.
We'll blow up anything.
Can you connect something I'm missing here? Why were we gonna nuke the moon?
Don't finish that sentence.
V
That's
Sputnik.
all you
Right.
need.
Okay.
Like, that's our response.
yeah.
Is like, it's like,
how is that?
Russia sent a tin cannon to space. Nuke the moon!
We can say fuck you, moon.
So we do blow up things, though. We've blown up the moon before, haven't we?
Yes, we have. So that's what.
Holy fucking science!
So yeah, one of the things they wanted to learn was about seismic activity. We didn't know what the moon was made of. At the time, they hypothesized that it was a solid core, that they knew that there was a layer of dust on the surface, but they didn't know what was beneath it. They figured by nuking it, it would be about a 6.2 earthquake, essentially, and they'd be able
big
to.
earthquake.
It's a huge
Yeah.
earthquake. And they would be able to learn from it. But during the Apollo missions, we actually put explosives on the moon and blew it up a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Was this all on Apollo 14, or what was the next one?
Apollo 14
Ooh.
and 16 were
Okay.
both of them. So besides the Thumper, they also brought a rocket launcher grenades.
What?
So they created.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So they brought. It was like this little robot.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Now I understand what people say when they say "Make America Great Again."
That's why you want to go to
like,
space camp so
Take
bad.
a rocket launcher to the moon.
I
So
would.
That's amazing. We got all those guys back.
Yeah.
and then like even more,
Yeah.
Apollo 17, they brought 8 explosive packages, and I couldn't find what was inside them, but they were bigger.
Probably explosives.
Probably. Oh.
You read.
So the other thing they wanted to learn from the nuclear explosion is when something crashes, then dust flies up. And by using spectroscopy, which is learning or analyzing the light that's absorbed or emitted or reflected off of particles, you can figure out what those particles are. We intentionally did it in 2009 with I think it's the Lacrosse mission. It had a part of the rocket called Centaur. Centaur, full circle. Everyone has to bring up goats or centaurs in their topic.
Okay, I'll figure that out.
Slip
Always
it
got
in.
time for a goat.
Yeah.
And they're really excited about me including a goat. I've already got it planned. I know what I'm going to say. All right,
Tell us your
Reid,
science.
tell us your science.
Okay, I didn't really understand the assignment.
Oh, shit.
Can I go back?
dog
No, I think it's good.
I'll give you the space advertisement thing. And don't forget to put goats in it.
So
or centaurs.
since my mid-high school days when the ISS started to get planned, it was really starting to come together. Since then, I've always just been like giddily obsessed with the ISS. There's people graduating high school this coming year that will have always lived with the ISS up in space, right? Which I think is kind of boggling. That right there makes me like, maybe not holy fucking science, but holy fucking like I'm getting old.
Yes.
Because there are people that will just of course we have permanently manned space stations in space, like duh, that's just what we do. Now, let's also keep in mind though, for these people that have always had the ISS and never worried about it, that decommission, deorbiting plans are set for generically the 2020s. And as early as like 2022, 2023, they're going to start cutting stuff down. So that leaves like 5 years. I mean, my big recommendation would be like go out and try to find it. NASA has spotthestation.nasa.gov, and they will send you a text update when it is visible above your location.
Because it's fucking cool.
Because it's only visible when, like, at sunrise and sunset, when, like, it's getting dark here, but it's still lit. Because once it moves into the shadow, then it's, like, dark, right? So it's only visible at certain times. And given that it does, what, like, how many, like, 17,000 miles per hour?
Yeah, it's fast.
And every 90 minutes it circles the Earth. You already know all this, don't you?
No, Hank just tried to hold your hand.
I got excited. I almost grabbed your hand.
Hank, we got
You were
this.
talking
We
with
got
your
this.
hand, so then I just like reached out and grabbed Ceri's hand because I thought it was funny.
Everybody hold it.
16 times a day, it
Right.
orbits the Earth, right? Every 90 minutes. So the chances that it might eventually come up above every 90 minutes, so they see like 16 to 17 sunrise and sunsets every day. And if it doesn't flash anything. So if you see somebody, you're like, no, I think that's ISS, but it's like flashing like a red and a green light. That's Santa.
Then
and
maybe-
he's drunk. He's drunk. He's lost. He's drunk, and something on him might
And
be on
Rudolph
fire.
is freaking out.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my thing now because we've been talking for way too long.
You
Reid.
do you. I'm good.
That was
I just
awesome,
thought that
though.
was
It
all
was great.
science.
It was
We
great,
were
except that
papers
you
on the floor.
didn't mention a goat the whole time.
Well, I was gonna get to my goat when we were talking about like
You have to see what it
Yeah, I did.
ah.
So,
We'll get there. Hank,
space.
yo.
I had so many different things I want to talk about, but we all know this thing where in Alien, you brought up
Yes.
Alien already,
Yes.
there's the famous line, in space, no one can hear you scream. And this is because sound does not travel through a vacuum. But space is not a perfect vacuum. So, in space, there are situations in which you could be heard screaming.
Do tell.
If you exit your space station, imagine you are a goat and you have and you have a full lung, like 2 full lungs full of air. Sound needs a medium to propagate through. So if I am already out in space, suffocating and dying, but then we release this goat into space, and the goat freaks out, and I get it close enough to my ear, the air that comes out with the scream that the goat makes will be the medium through which the sound will propagate. It will hit my ear, and I will hear that goat scream its last scream
So it's
before we both die.
It'll be the sound as well as the medium the sound travels through.
The
Because of the air
scream
coming
is
through.
its own medium through which it travels.
So no one can hear you scream. Hypothetically, they can hear a goat scream as long as it's really close to your face.
But but maybe the goat went out first and then you screamed in the goat's ear. It could go both ways.
In space, a goat can hear you scream.
As long as you're really close and you do it real quick, because goat's not gonna last long.
Yeah.
Oh God, I think we've completely fallen off the tracks.
Definitely falling off the tracks. And then join us for the next episode of Holy Fucking Science. It's gonna be livestock edition. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out for this episode of Holy Fucking Science. I'm Hank Green.
I'm Reid Reimers.
I'm Caitlin Hofmeister.
I'm Ceri Riley.
This has been so much fun. You rock, and goodbye.
Bye.
We hope you enjoyed this snippet of Holy Fucking Science. If you would like more, you can see the full episode at youtube.com/holyfuckingscience. That's right, Holy Fucking Science is a podcast about science that is not for children. It contains mild violence, swearing, alcohol consumption, and sometimes the science isn't super vetted, so don't share it in the classroom. For more Holy Fucking Science, we are on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Play Music, also other places where you might be able to find podcasts. Thank you for watching.